Good morning, all of you. I am Miss Zadbuki Esa, working as an assistant professor in Sweris College of Engineering, Pandharpur. Okay. So, firstly, I warm welcome to all of you for our MSCET crash course. Okay. So, in today's session, I'm going to take your trigonometric function topic. Okay. So, before moving towards the topic, let's see the syllabus and the weightage of this topic. Okay. So, see this weightage of this per weightage chart per topic. So here you can see the trigonometric function weightage is 80%. Okay, so minimum 3 questions will be asked and maximum 4 questions will be asked. Okay, and this way, this is the weightage of this topic, mathematics topics. Topic wise weightage is given here. Okay, so in trigonometric function you can see here weightage is 8%, so minimum 3 questions and maximum 4 questions will be asked here. So let's move towards the concepts, formulas and MCQ questions which will help you to face the MSCET exam confidently. Okay, so in this session, I'm going to take you first of all basic concepts, formulas related with the trigonometric functions, and then we move towards the MCQ type questions. Okay, so in this session, we are going to do lots of practice on MCQ questions. Okay, so let's see the introduction of trigonometric function. So what is meant by trigonometry? So trigonometric is one of the major topics in mathematics. Trigonometric deals with the measurement of angles and sides of triangle. Okay, trigonometry means what? Trigona and metry. Trigona means triangles and metry means measurement. So trigonometry is nothing but measurement of triangles is called as trigonometry. Okay, that means measurement of angles and sides of triangles. Okay, so usually trigonometry is considered for the right angle triangle. Also, its functions are used to find out the length of the arc of the circle, which forms the sections in the area with radius and its center point. Okay, so this is about the basic concept about behind this trigonometry. So in 11th standard, you can see trigonometric identities is used to solve the complex problems. Okay, so this is about the introduction of trigonometry. So let's move towards the basic formulas and basic concept which is useful to solve the MCQ questions which will be asked in MSCET exam. Okay, so see basic trigonometric functions. So you can see here ABC is a right angle triangle. At point B there is a right angle. So in front of that right angle, AC side is there. Okay, so this AC side is called as hypotenuse of the triangle. Okay, so by using this right angle triangle, trigonometric ratios are defined. Okay, so let's see the definition of trigonometric ratios. Okay, so which are the trigonometric ratios? Sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, sec theta, cosec theta. Okay, so these are the trigonometric ratios. Okay, and the definition of these trigonometric ratios are defined by using this right angle triangle. Okay, so you can see here sine theta is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Okay, so if at point A, if angle theta is there, then sine theta is defined as opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Okay, so in front of theta, opposite side is BC divided by hypotenuse AC. Okay, in this way, sine theta is defined as, cos theta is defined as adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. Okay, so you can see here at angle theta, adjacent side is AB. Okay, so what is the definition of cos theta? Adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. Okay, so and tan theta is nothing but sine theta upon cos theta. That means we can say that from this right angle triangle, opposite side divided by adjacent side. Okay, so this is the basic trigonometric ratios defined in this way by using this right angle triangle. Okay, so now let's move towards the next. formulas, that is basic trigonometric identities. Okay, so you can see here basic trigonometric identity: cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. Then 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Okay, so by using this identity, we can define new formulas also. More new formulas by using this basic formula. Okay, so here cos square theta can be written as 1 minus sin square theta. Sin square theta also can be written as 1 minus cos square theta. Okay, so these forms we required while solving the objective type question to reach the answer. Okay, required answer. We require these formulas to solve this MCQ type example. Okay, then 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. It can be written as 1 is equal to sec square theta minus tan square theta, or it can be written as tan square theta is equal to sec square theta minus 1. Okay, let's see the third identity. 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Then by using this formula, we can derive two formulas. 1 is equal to cosec square theta minus cot square theta, and cot square theta can be written as cosec square theta minus 1. Okay, so these are the alternative form by using this basic identity. Okay, so you can remain this formula also, and you by using this formula you can derive this formula. Okay, so these are the main basic trigonometric identities. Then values of trigonometric function. Okay, so see, our trigonometric ratios are sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. Okay, so there is a standard value for particular standard angle. Okay, so for example, these are the standard angles: 0, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. Okay, so for this angle, standard angle, there is some standard values for this trigonometric ratio. Okay, that means here you can see this chart: sine 0, 0; sine 30 degree, 0.5, that means 1 upon 2; sine 45 degree, 1 upon root 2; sine 60 degree, root 3 upon 2; sine 90 degree, 1. 90 means 5 by 2. Okay, next cosine. Cos of 0 becomes 1, cos of 30 degree, root 3 upon 2, cos of 45 degree, 1 upon root 2, cos of 60 degree, 1 upon 2, and cos of pi by 2, 0. Okay, so in this way, these are the standard values of this trigonometric ratio for this standard angle. Okay, similarly, tangent, tan theta, then tan theta becomes sin theta upon cos theta. By using this relation between trigonometric ratios, we know that tan theta becomes sin theta upon cos theta. Therefore, tan theta, that means tan 0 is nothing but 0 upon 1, 0. Tan 30 degree becomes 1 upon 2 divided by root 3 upon 2, that means 1 upon root 3. 2 gets cancelled. Tan 45 degree becomes 1 upon root 2 divided by 1 upon root 2. It becomes 1. Okay, okay, next tan 60 degree, root 3 upon 2 divided by 1 upon 2, that means sin 60 divided by cos 30, cos 60, it means tan 60 is nothing but root 3. Okay, and tan 90, you can see here sin 90 is 1, and cos 90, that means cos 5 by 2 is 0. So 1 upon 0 is not defined value. Okay, so here tan 90 is also not defined. Okay, in this way, this by using the relation between trigonometric ratios, this chart is prepared for the standard angles: 0, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree. This chart is also important while solving the examples, MCQ type examples. Okay, so let's go towards next slide. Now conversion of angles. Okay, so there are two system of measurements of angles, that is degree and radian. That means we can measure the angle in degree also and in radian also. Okay, so we will see here the conversion of degree into radian and radian into degree. Okay, so see, there is one formula to convert degree form into radian form and radian form into degree form. See this conversion of degree to radian. So radian is equal to degree into pi upon 180 degree, And conversion of radian into degree becomes degree is equal to radian into 180 divided by pi. Okay, let's take one example to clear this concept. If we want to convert, okay, here, if we want to convert if we want to convert 30 degree, this is degree, angle measured in degree. Now we want to convert this degree into radian. Okay, so what is the formula? Conversion of degree into radian. Degree into radian. Yes, what is the formula? Degree is equal to radian into 180 divided by pi. Okay, this will be convert degree into radian. Okay, now radian into degree means what? Radian is equal to degree into pi upon 180. Okay, so by using first formula we can convert degree into radian. Okay, so here to convert 30 degree into radian we use this first formula. Radian is equal to degree. What is our degree? 30 degree into pi upon 180. Pi upon 180. Okay, so here it becomes pi upon 6. Okay, so in this way 30 degree is converted into radian, that means pi upon 6. So 30 degree radian value is pi upon 6 and pi upon 6 degree value is 30 degree, like this. Okay, and so in this way we convert degree angle into radian and radian angle to degree by using these two conversion formulae. Okay, let's move towards next. So here angles in standard position. Now we know that in two-dimensional space we have two real axis, vertical axis is y, horizontal axis is x, real axis. Okay, so in first quadrant, now we will see angles in standard position. In first quadrant you can see here all the trigonometric ratios are positive. That means all, how many trigonometric ratios are there? Sine, cos, tan, cot, sec, cosec, all these trigonometric ratios are positive in first quadrant. Okay, this is angle 0, this angle pi by 2, here pi, and here 3 pi by 2. Okay, so in the first quadrant all ratios are positive. All ratios are positive. Okay, this concept we use while we while we solve the allied angles ratios. Okay, allied angle चे ज्यावेळेस तुम्ही एक्झाम्पल सॉल्व करचाल त्यावेळेस या साइनचा यूज होतो तिथे. So you can see here in first quadrant all ratios are positive. In second quadrant only sine and cosec is positive in second quadrant. In third quadrant you can see here tan and cot is positive. So here tan and cot is positive. In third quadrant remaining ratios are negative. And in fourth quadrant cos and sec, these two trigonometric ratios are positive in fourth quadrant. Okay, so in this way these are the angles according to the quadrant, angles sine according to the quadrant. Okay, so this concept we will use while using the allied angles concept. Let's move towards next. Now we will see compound angle formula. Okay, so A and B are angles. Okay, then A plus B is called as compound angle. Okay, so let's have a formula related with this compound angle. So there are 6 ratios. Therefore, there are 6 formulas related with this A plus B compound angles. Okay, so you can see here sine of A plus B is equal to sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. You already learned in 11th standard and 12th standard. Then sine of A minus B becomes sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Then cos of A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. Cos of A minus B is equal to cos A cos B plus sine A sine B. Okay, and then tan of A plus B, tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B. Similarly, tan of A minus B becomes tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B. So these are the compound angle formulas which is required to solve the MCQ type questions which having compound angle. Okay. So this formula is derived from compound angle formula, and this formula is called as factorization formula. Okay, so let's see. Sin C minus sin D is equal to 2 cos C plus D into sin C minus D. Okay, in this way you can also remind this formula. Sin C minus sin D, it becomes 2 cos C plus D divided by 2 into sin C minus D divided by 2. Sin of C plus D becomes 2 sin C plus D divided by 2 into cos C minus D divided by 2. Okay, so whenever how to remind this formula, C minus D, sin C minus sin D becomes 2 cos sin. In this way you can remind this formula. Then sin C plus D, sin cos. Okay, so sin of C plus D becomes 2 sin of C plus D divided by 2 into cos of C minus D divided by 2. Now, next cos C minus, similarly cos C minus cos D. 2 sin C plus D divided by 2 into sin of C minus D divided by 2. And cos of C plus D divided, cos C plus cos D is equal to 2 cos C plus D divided by 2 into cos of C minus D divided by 2. Okay, so these formula is obtained from by using this compound angle formula. Okay, so this formula is called as factorization formula. Now we will see multiple angle formula. Okay, if theta becomes 2 theta 3 theta, then it is called as multiple angle. Okay, so there are formulas related with this multiple angle. So you can see here sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta cos theta, cos 2 theta is equal to cos square theta minus sin square theta, tan 2 theta is equal to 2 tan theta 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta, then tan of theta by 2, again 2 thetaच्या ऐवजी theta by 2 असेल म्हणजे सब मल्टिपल अँगल असेल तर इथे काय होणार फॉर्म्युला sin theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. Okay, next sin of minus theta, it becomes minus sin theta, cos of minus theta becomes cos theta, tan of minus theta becomes minus tan theta. Okay, in this way these are the multiple angle formulae. Definitely these are required to while solving the examples. Next, trigonometric functions for allied angles. Allied angles means what? If your angles is in the form of 90 plus, if your angle is in the form of pi by 2 plus theta or 3 pi by 2 plus theta, okay, or you can say that n pi plus theta, like this in general. Okay, so whenever you are having angle in terms of this angle, then we use this allied angles concept. Okay, so see what is the concept. If angle is multiple of 90 degree, okay, then conversion, you can see sin becomes cos, tan becomes cot, sec becomes cosec. Okay, if angle is multiple of 90. Okay, second one, you can see here, second, if angle is multiple of 180 degree, okay, that means pi plus theta, 2 pi plus theta, 3 pi plus theta, like this, then your sin becomes sin as it is, cos becomes cos as it is, tan becomes tan as it is. In this way you can remind this formula of allied angles. Okay, जर समजा pi by 2 plus theta असेल, इथे बघू शकता, if your angle is like this, pi by 2 plus theta sin of, wait, if your angle is like this, sin of pi by 2 plus theta. Pi by 2 plus theta means what? Pi by 2 means 90 plus something. That means this angle lies in second quadrant. In the second quadrant, we can see, we have seen in the second quadrant sine and cosine, this cosec is positive. Okay, so here sine is converted into cos. You can see here, if angle is multiple of 90 degree, then sine becomes cos. Okay, so sine becomes cos. Now pi by 2 plus theta, this angle lies in second quadrant, so in second quadrant sine is positive, therefore we got plus cos of theta. Okay, so pi by 2 plus theta is converted into sine of pi by 2 plus theta is becomes cos theta. Okay, because this angle lies in second quadrant, and in the second quadrant sine is positive. Okay, so in this way we are using this allied angles concept while solving the MCQ type example. Okay, and whenever angle is like this, sine of pi plus theta. Okay, pi plus theta means 180 degree plus something. Okay, that means this angle lies in third quadrant. Okay, you can see here this angle lies in this third quadrant. Okay, and we know that in third quadrant tan and cot is positive and remaining trigonometric ratios are negative. Okay, so you can see here, if angle is multiple of 180 degree, then sine becomes as it is sine, cos becomes as it is cos. Okay, so sine of pi plus theta becomes sine theta, but the sign, this plus or minus sign, it depends on position of this angle. Now this angle lies in third quadrant. Okay, in third quadrant tan and cot is positive, remaining trigonometric ratios are negative. That's why here sine of pi plus theta becomes minus sine theta. Okay, so in this way, according to the quadrant, according to the position of angles, we use this allied angle concept. Okay, so look here, this chart gives us the values of angle which is in the form of 90 plus theta, 90 minus theta, 180 minus theta, 180 plus theta. Okay, in this way. Okay, so you can see here chart, sine of minus theta, we know that minus sine theta, cos of minus theta becomes cos theta, tan of minus theta becomes minus tan theta. In this way, 90 minus theta is there. Then sine of 90 degree minus theta, that means sine of pi by 2 minus theta. Now we know that pi by 2 minus theta lies in first quadrant. Okay, so whenever multiples of angles are 90 च्या multiple मध्ये असेल तर sine converted into cos. Okay, so sine of 90 minus theta becomes cos theta. Okay, and 90 minus theta, what is the position of this angle? This angle lies in first quadrant. Okay, so in the first quadrant all trigonometric ratios having positive signs, therefore sine of 90 minus theta becomes cos theta. Okay, so in this way the remaining formulas will come. Sine of 90 plus theta becomes again cos theta. Sine of 180 minus theta becomes sine theta. Sine of 180 plus theta becomes minus sine theta. Sine of 360 degree minus theta becomes minus sine theta, and sine of 360 plus theta becomes sine theta. Okay, so ज्यावेळेस allied angles मध्ये multiples of 180 असेल त्यावेळेस sine becomes sine, cos becomes cos, and tan becomes tan. Okay, and whenever allied angle in terms of pi by 2 plus theta or pi by 2 in which is multiples of pi by 2, then sine becomes cos, cos becomes sine, and tan becomes cos. Okay, and the sign plus, whether it is plus minus, depends on the position of that angle. Okay, in this way we use this allied angle concept while solving the example. Let's move towards next slide. See, these are the trigonometric ratios with multiple angles, 2 theta, 3 theta. Okay, so you can see here sine 2 theta becomes 2 sine theta, cos theta. We know this basic multiple angle formula we already learned in 11th standard. Okay, so by using this formula, we got the formula in terms of tan theta. Okay, so 2 sine theta cos theta becomes 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, so by using same formula, we got this new formula, 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Now see second formula, cos of 2 theta. आता 2 theta चे formula बघतोय, multiple angle 2 theta आहे. So sin 2 theta becomes 2 sin theta cos theta. ज्यावेळेस आपल्याला एक्झाम्पल आपण सॉल्व करतो, या दोन्ही फॉर्म पैकी कोणता फॉर्म आपल्याला त्यावेळेस गरजेचा आहे तो आपण इथे यूज करायचा. ओके, नाउ सी cos of 2 theta becomes cos square theta minus sin square theta. That means it can be converted into 2 cos square theta minus 1, or it can be written as 1 minus 2 sin square theta, and it can be written as 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Okay, in this way there are total 4 formulas of cos 2 theta. Okay, which formula is necessary while solving the example? You have to choose that formula. Okay, next tan 2 theta. Tan 2 theta becomes 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta. हा पण formula कंपाऊंड अँगल फॉर्म्युलेवरून डेराव केलेला आहे. tan ऑफ a प्लस बी म्हणजे काय, tan a प्लस tan b डिवायडेड बाय 1 मायनस tan a इंटू tan b. ओके, सो a इज इक्वल टू b इज इक्वल टू थीटा असेल तर tan 2 थीटाचा आपल्याला फॉर्म्युला इथे मिळालेला आहे. ठीक आहे. नेक्स्ट cot ऑफ 2 थीटा बिकम्स cot स्क्वेअर थीटा मायनस 1 डिवायडेड बाय 2 cot थीटा. ओके, देन 1 प्लस cos 2 थीटा. 1 plus cos 2 theta means 2 cos square theta. Then it can be written as cos square theta. We can write it as 1 upon 2, 1 plus cos 2 theta. Okay. Similarly, 1 minus cos 2 theta becomes 2 sin square theta. Sin square theta is equal to 1 upon 2, 1 minus cos 2 theta. Okay. In this way, these are the multiple angle formulae related with the angle 2 theta. Now let's see the formulae which is formula of multiple angle which is related to 3 theta angle. Okay, so you can see here sine of 3 theta becomes 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta, or we can write it as sin cube theta is equal to 1 upon 4 into 3 sin theta minus sin 3 theta. Similarly, cos 3 theta 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. By using this formula, we can write cos cube theta formula. Okay, then sin tan of 3 theta, 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta. Okay, then cot 3 theta is equal to cot cube theta minus 3 cot theta divided by 3 cot square theta minus 1. Okay, we can use any of this form whether it is required while solving the example. Okay, so these are the trigonometric ratios for multiple angles 2 theta and 3 theta. Okay, by using this multiple angle formula, sub multiple angle formula is derived. Okay, that means by putting 2 theta by theta, if we replace theta 2 theta by 2, sorry, if we replace theta by 2 theta by theta, then theta is converted into theta by 2. Okay, so this formula is called as sub multiple angle. Okay, so here you can see that sin theta becomes 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. Okay, by using these formulas, sub multiple angle formula is obtained. Okay, cos theta and tan theta like this. Similarly, cot theta, we got here cot theta in terms of theta by 2, cos square theta by 2 in terms of cos theta, sin square theta by 2 in terms of sin theta or cos theta. Okay, so by using this multiple angle formula, we derived this sub multiple angle formula. Okay, now let's see trigonometric equation. What is mean by trigonometric equation? An equation involving one or more trigonometric ratios of unknown angle is called as trigonometric equation. Okay, that means to find what is the solution of trigonometric equation, to finding the value of unknown angle, that is called as solution of trigonometric equation. Okay, and what is general solution? Since the trigonometric functions are periodic and a solution generalized by means of periodicity is known as general solution. Okay, so you can see here if sin theta is equal to y, then this is called as trigonometric equation. Okay, so theta becomes sine inverse of y. That means finding this value of this unknown angle is called as solution of trigonometric equation. Okay, so see, what is general solution? If we got the value of theta in terms of multiples of n pi, or if we got the value of theta in terms of n pi by 2 plus 1 like this, okay, then this solution is called as general solution. Okay, so in this way, there are some formulas related with this general solution. So let's have a look. You can see here, for example, general solution of sin theta is equal to 0, then theta becomes n pi. Okay, so if theta takes multiples of pi value, then your sin theta becomes 0. Okay, so theta is equal to n pi. is called as general solution. Okay, so general solutions depends on the trigonometric ratios. Okay, if sine theta, you can see here chart, sine theta becomes sine alpha if theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 raised to n. Okay, cos theta is equal to cos alpha if theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. Okay, in this way tan theta is equal to tan alpha if theta is equal to n pi plus alpha. Sin square theta becomes sin square alpha if theta is equal to n pi plus minus alpha. Cos square theta becomes cos square alpha if theta becomes n pi plus minus alpha. Tan square theta is equal to tan square alpha if theta is equal to n pi plus minus alpha, and n is any integer. Okay, so these are the general solution for particular trigonometric equation. Okay, so this is also required while solving the MCQ type example. Okay, so these are the trigonometric ratios, again the trigonometric identities, general solution. Okay, so see, 6 trigonometric ratios. What is the their relation in between them? Sin theta cos theta, tan theta becomes sin upon cos, sec theta becomes 1 upon cos theta, cosec theta becomes 1 upon sin theta, cot theta becomes 1 upon tan theta. Okay, or we can write it as cos theta divided by sin theta. Okay, and fundamental identities, we already seen this, and this is the conversion of sine of 2n pi plus theta becomes sine theta, that means allied angles. Already we learned this. Okay, आपण पाठीमागच्या पीपीटी मध्ये हे बघितलेलं आहे, allied angles conversion. Okay, now see trigonometric ratios of quadrant angles. Okay, that means sine theta, sine 0 becomes 0, sine 90, that means sine pi by 2 is 1, sine 180 degree is 0, 180 degree means pi, sine pi is 0, 270 degree, 270 degree means 3 pi by 2 becomes minus 1. Okay, in this way this chart gives us the standard value for this standard angles. Okay, standard value of this trigonometric ratios for this standard angles. Okay, so this is the compound angle formulae and this is factorization formulae. Again, already we have seen this factorization, the factorization formulae. Okay, now we will see the form of the formula related with the angles, sides and vertices of the triangle. Okay, so let us, ABC is the given triangle. Then for given triangle ABC, trigonometric angles are A plus B, sine of A plus B becomes sine C, cos of A plus B becomes minus cos C. Okay, now by using these two formulas, remaining formulas are derived. Okay, how to keep this formula in your mind? You can see here sine of ABC हा सिक्वेन्स लक्षात ठेवायचा आहे. AB असेल तर sin of A plus B असेल तर इथे तुम्हाला sin becomes as it is sin, you got the third angle C, sin C. Okay, then cos of A plus B, if you have cos of A plus B, then what is the third angle? C. Okay, so cos of A because A plus B becomes minus cos C. Okay, so in this way you have to keep in your mind this formula. Okay, so now tell me what is sin of B plus C. जर समजा sin of B plus C असेल तर याचा काय मिळणार तुम्हाला फॉर्म? sin A. Okay, B, C and A, then A, B and C. In this way, in this rotation, you can keep this formula in your mind. Okay, so now by using these concept, there are total 12 formulas related with the triangles and sides. Okay, so you can see cos of A plus B becomes minus cos C, sin of B plus C becomes sin A, cos of B plus C becomes minus cos A, sin of C plus A becomes sin B, cos of C plus A becomes minus cos B. Okay, and जर तुम्ही हे कंपाउंड अँगल त्याच्या मल्टिपल मध्ये कन्वर्ट केलं, सब मल्टिपल मध्ये, ए प्लस बीच्या ऐवजी ए प्लस बी डिवायडेड बाय 2 पुट केलं तर तुम्हाला सेम इकडे चेंजेस येणार. सी बिकम्स सी बाय 2, a becomes a by 2, b becomes b by 2. Okay, in this way these are the relations of the angles and trigonometric ratios and compound angles. Okay, so see this which is helpful while solving the examples. So let's move towards the next. One of the important rule, that is sine rule and cosine. Okay, so sine rule, cosine rule, which is derived from the triangle ABC. Okay, let this triangle is ABC with angle A, angle B, angle C, and the sides are angle A च्या समोरची side small a, angle B च्या समोरची side small b म्हटलं आपण, angle C च्या समोरच्या side ला small c म्हटलेलं. Okay, so what says sine rule? Sine rule gives us ratio a upon sine A is equal to b upon sine B is equal to c upon sine C, which this formula we use for finding the sides. Okay, and sine it can be written as also sine A upon A is equal to sine B upon B is equal to sine C upon C for finding the angles. Okay, so any form you can use for finding the sides and finding the angles. Okay, now let's move towards the cosine rule. Okay, what is the cosine rule? Cosine rule पण कसा लक्षात ठेवायचा इकडे बघा. सपोज ए बी सी हे तुमचे अँगल्स आहेत. ओके, आणि त्याचे करस्पॉन्डिंग त्याच्या करस्पॉन्डिंग साइड्स आहेत स्मॉल ए बी सी. ओके, सो व्हॅल्यू ऑफ ए स्क्वेअर इट बिकम्स नेक्स्ट टू साइड्स कोणते आहेत बी स्क्वेअर प्लस सी स्क्वेअर मायनस हे दोन सिक्वेन्स घ्यायचा ट्वाइस बी सी इंटू कॉस ए. Okay, in this way you can remind this formula, and this formula is called as cosine rule. What's a cosine rule? A square is equal to b square plus c square minus twice bc into cos a. Similarly, can you tell me what is b square? B square becomes, what is the remaining two sides? C square plus a square minus twice ca into cos b. Okay, in this way we use this cosine rule to find the value of sides and cosine angles. Okay, in this way these are the sine rule, cosine rule, which is important rule, and definitely to solve the example there will be examples in MSCT based on this rule. For finding the values of sides and angles we use these two rules. Okay, let's move towards next slide. Okay, already now we discussed already cosine rule. Okay, a square becomes b square plus c square minus twice bc into cos a. B square is equal to a square plus c square minus twice ac into cos b, and c square becomes b square plus a square minus twice ab cos c. Okay, in this way by using this formula we can obtain the result cos a is equal to cos b is equal to cos c is equal to. Okay, definitely we use this result whenever it is required. Let's move to the next slide. Now, inverse trigonometric ratios. To convert the sine inverse into cos inverse, we require this conversion. So sine inverse x becomes in terms of cos inverse. We use this form of conversion. So sine inverse x becomes cos inverse of square root of 1 minus x square. That is nothing but tan inverse of x upon root 1 minus x square. Okay, that means here we can write it as sec inverse of 1 upon root 1 minus x square, because cosine sec is there, so inverse ratio, so 1 upon root 1 minus x square, and tan and cot inverse ratio, therefore tan inverse of x upon root 1 minus x square becomes cot inverse of square root of 1 minus x square divided by x. Okay, so these are the inverse trigonometric ratios which can be converted into another form. Sine inverse becomes cos inverse becomes sine inverse by using this formula. Okay, so these are also standard formulae which is required while solving the MCQ type examples. Okay, so see, if a plus b plus c is equal to, not a, ट्रायंगलच्या तिन्ही अँगलचे ॲडिशन पायच असणार आहे. सो a plus b plus c is equal to pi. Then sin 2a plus sin 2b plus sin 2c is equal to 4 into sin a into sin b into sin c. Okay. Similarly, cos 2a plus cos 2b plus cos 2c becomes minus 1 minus cos minus 4 cos a cos b cos c. Then tan A plus tan B plus tan C becomes tan A into tan B plus tan C. Next formula cot A into cot B plus cot B into cot C plus cot C into cot A is equal to 1. In this way, these are the some standard formulae which can be useful directly while solving the examples. Okay, हे sub multiple angles आहेत, formulas आहेत, formula number 5 and 6 you can see, which are also helpful formulae. Okay, so here all the concept behind the trigonometric ratios and formulas, all these points we covered here. Now let's move towards the most important point, that is MCQ type questions. Okay, so let's have a look. So see the question: in a triangle ABC, twice AC into sine of A minus B plus C divided by 2 is equal to. Okay, now we are having the solution in terms of small ABC. Okay, so let's try to convert this angle into sides. Okay, capital letters आपण angle साठी यूज करतो, small letters जे आहेत ते side साठी यूज करतो. ठीक आहे, so here we'll solve this example. So let's see what is given. You can see here what is given: 2 AC into sine of A minus B plus C divided by 2. Okay, so here while solving this example we required some formulae. Okay, so which formulae we know? Yes, if this is triangle ABC, we know that A plus B plus C is equal to pi. Addition of all angles in a triangle is equal to pi. Okay, so by using this concept, A plus C becomes, what is A plus C? Here we got A plus C is equal to pi minus B. Okay, so we put this value here. So we got here twice AC into sine of A plus C becomes pi minus B minus B divided by 2. Okay, so here we got twice AC into sine of, separate this denominator 2. Okay, so it becomes pi by 2 minus B minus B minus 2B divided by 2. Separating the denominator, you can see here what we got: A twice AC becomes sine of pi by 2 minus 2 gets cancelled, pi by 2 minus B. Okay, now tell me, what is sine of pi by 2 minus theta? Yes, sine of pi by 2 minus theta. If angle is in multiples of 90 degree, then sine becomes cos. Okay, now you can see here pi by 2 minus theta angle lies in first quadrant, therefore it becomes twice AC. Sine is converted into cos B plus cos B, because pi by 2 minus theta that lies in first quadrant. So in first quadrant all the ratios are positive, therefore sine of pi by 2 minus B becomes cos B. Okay, so here we got twice AC into cos B. Okay, but whether option is here like this, option आहे का तसा? No, that means you require to convert cos B in terms of sides. Okay, म्हणजे small abc मध्ये conversion करावं लागणार आहे. Okay, so for that we use cosine rule. Okay, so what is cosine rule for side B? Right now we have seen, if this is triangle ABC, okay, in front of angle A, small a, side is small b, here B and C. What's a cosine rule? B square is equal to, yes, C square plus A square minus twice CA into cos B. This is cosine rule. okay, for finding the value of b square. Okay, so by using this formula, what is cos b? Cos b becomes, shift this term on this side and b square on this side. Here we got cos b becomes c square plus a square minus b square divided by twice ca. Okay, so cos b becomes this by using cosine rule. Okay, so here to solve this question we require cosine rule. Okay, so twice ac into cos b becomes, by using cosine rule, c square plus a square minus b square divided by twice ca. Okay, now here twice ac get cancelled. What we have? C square plus a square minus b square. Okay, that means option number, which option number is there? C square plus a square minus b square. That means option number b is correct. Okay, got it? So in this way we require allied angle concept, cosine rule, sine rule, all the basic formulas and basic concept related with the trigonometric functions while solving the MCQ type question like this. We use all the results. Okay, so let's move towards the next example. So here for this question, option B is correct option. Now let's move towards the next slide. See what is given. Second question, see, in a triangle ABC, look at the triangle, what is given. This is triangle ABC. ABC. In front of angle A, side A is there. That side A is given to you √3 plus 1. Angle B is given to you 30 degree. Angle C is 45 degree. Okay, all these things are given to you here. Then C is equal to, yeah, now you need to find the C. What is C? C is nothing but the side AB, which is in front of angle C. जी angle C च्या front ची side आहे, त्याला आपण small c म्हटलेला आहे. Okay, so now we are going to find the side AB, that means C. Okay, so here definitely we use the basic triangle concept for finding the value of C. So tell me, what is the addition of all angles? We know that A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, A is not given, that is we are going to find first of all. So A is equal to 180 minus B minus C. 180 minus B is given 30 degree minus A is given 45 degree. So here 180 degree minus how much here? 75 degree. 75 degree. Okay, so here we got 5 0 1 105 degree. Okay, so here you can see angle A becomes 105 degree. Okay, now to find the value of C, that means to find the side of the triangle, we use definitely sine rule. Okay, so what is the sine rule? Says A upon sine A, which is equal to B upon sine B, is equal to C upon sine C. Okay, we use this sine rule to finding the value of side of the triangle C. Okay, now we are having value of A, that is already given to you, sine A, and C, that is going to be find, and sine C. Okay, so we use which ratio? A upon sine A is equal to C upon sine C. That means first and third ratio we are going to use for finding the value of C. Okay, so now tell me, what is A? √3. Just wait. A ची value काय आहे? √3 plus 1 divided by sine of, what is A? Here A is 105 degree, that means 105 degree, which is equal to C, that is going to be find, and sine C. Value of angle C is given to you, sine of 45 degree. Okay, now we know the standard value of trigonometric ratios for standard angle. Okay, so root 3 plus 1 divided by sine of 105 degree. To find the value of sine of 105 degree, we convert 105 into, we split this 105 into two standard form. Okay, so what is the standard angle? How could we write this? 60 degree plus 45 degree. 60 degree plus 45 means 105. Okay, so in this way we are going to split this 105 degree into two standard forms, two standard angles. Okay, so it becomes 105 degree. Okay, so here sine of 105 degree can be written as 60 degree plus 45 degree, and C upon, we know that the standard value sine of 45 degree, that means 1 upon root 2. Okay, so root 3 plus 1 divided by, now sine of 60 degree plus 45 degrees. So to find this value of denominator, we use compound angle formula, sine of A plus B. Okay, so sine of A plus B becomes sine A, that means sine 60 degree, into cos B, that means cos 45 degree, plus cos A, that means cos degree 60 degree, into sine 45 degree. Okay, I will drop this. Okay, so let's have a look here. So C upon 1 upon root 2 means root 2 C. Now solve this. Root 3 plus 1 divided by sine 60 degree. We know that the standard value of sine 60 degree, root 3 upon 2 into cos 45 degree, 1 upon root 2, plus cos 60 degree, 1 upon, sorry, sine this cos 60 degree 1 upon 2 into sine 45 degree 1 upon root 2 is equal to root 2 C, small c. Okay, so from the denominator you can take 1 upon root 2 common. Okay, so you can take 1 upon 2 also common. Okay, so it becomes root 3 plus 1 divided by 1 upon 2 into 1 upon 2 root 2, you can take common, so it becomes root 3 plus 1 is equal to root 2 into c. So you can see root 3 plus 1 get cancelled here. So what we got here, c is equal to 2. Okay, that means root 2 gets cancelled. What is remaining? C is equal to 2. So which option is correct now? C is equal to 2, option number B. That means side AB, that value is 2. Okay, in this way, to find the sides of triangle or to find the angles of the triangle, we use sine rule and cosine rule, like we have used in this previous example and this example. Okay, so very important rule. Definitely one question will be asked on this concept. Clear, all of you? Okay, so let's we move towards the next question. Okay, so let's have a next question. So see the next question. The value of sine inverse of root 3 upon 2 minus sine inverse of 1 upon 2. Okay, now inverse trigonometric function is there. Okay, so look here, sine theta is equal to x. If sine theta is equal to x, okay, so now tell me for what value of theta sine inverse sine theta becomes root 3 by 2. We know that the standard value of the trigonometric function for particular standard angle. Okay, so we know that if theta is equal to 60 degree, then sine 60 degree becomes root 3 by 2. Okay, then what is theta? Theta ची value किती येणार आहे मग इथे? 60 degree. Theta is equal to 60 degrees. Okay, so for angle 60 degree, sine inverse sine of 60 degree becomes root 3 by 2. That means sine inverse of root 3 by 2 is nothing but 60 degree. Similarly, sine inverse of 1 upon 2. Okay, so for what angle sine theta becomes 1 by 2? For theta is equal to 30 degree. For theta is equal to 30 degrees, sine theta becomes 1 upon 2. Okay, so sine inverse of 1 upon 2 becomes 30 degree. So this expression becomes, you can see here, sine inverse of root 3 upon 2 becomes 60 degree minus sine inverse of 1 upon 2 is 30 degree. Therefore, the value is 30 degree. Simple example is there. So this is the option number D is correct. Okay, so in this way, standard angle for values are, you must know the standard angle values for inverse ratios also to solve such kind of objective type example. Okay, so one of the simple example is that, so sine inverse of root 3 by 2 is 60 degree minus sine inverse of 1 upon 2, that means 30 degree. So answer is 30 degree, that is option number D. Let's move towards next slide. Next example. Okay, so you can see here what is the example. Sine of 2 sine inverse of root 3, 3 upon 5 is there. Okay, so now we are going to find the value of this expression in terms of numbers. Okay, so definitely we use the formulas, trigonometric formulas, to convert this expression into any one of this option. Okay, in terms of numbers. Okay, so here we use the formula. Tell me now sine of 2 into something is there. That means we use here multiple angle formula. What is multiple angle formula? Sine 2 theta becomes 2 sine theta into cos theta. Okay, so here we firstly we use this multiple angle formula to solve this expression. So here you can see sine of 2 theta. This, let us consider this as a theta. Okay, so sine of 2 theta becomes sine theta. That means sine of sine inverse of 3 upon 5 into sine theta into cos theta. 2 sine theta into cos theta. Cos theta means cos of cos inverse of 3 upon 5. Okay, so now we know that sine and sine inverse gets cancelled, so this expression becomes 2 into 3 upon 5. Now cos into 2 into sine of theta into cos theta. Here, sorry, here sine inverse is there. My mistake, I have write cos inverse. So here you theta म्हणजे काय आपलं sin inverse of 3 upon 5. So here sin inverse of 3 upon 5. Okay. Now here's cos of sin inverse is there. So it is necessary to convert sin inverse into cos inverse. Okay. Then we can solve this expression and convert this given expression into number form. Okay. So what is the form to convert the sin inverse trigonometric ratio conversion we use here? So sin inverse of x becomes cos inverse of x. That means sin inverse of x is equal to cos inverse of 1 minus x square. Okay, that means the previous formula that we already discussed here, that formula of converge of sin inverse into cos inverse, we use this concept here. So cos of sin inverse becomes cos inverse of square root of 1 minus 9 upon 25. Okay, we use this form. So therefore 2, that means 6 upon 5 cos inverse get cancelled. Square root of 1 minus 9 upon 25 means square root of 16 divided by 25. That means here we got 6 upon 5 into 4 upon 5. That means 24 divided by 25. Okay, so the given expression is converted into this number by using this inverse transformation. Okay, so here 24 upon 25. Okay, option number B, option number is correct. Option number B is correct. Okay, you can see here firstly we have used multiple angle formula and then we use this inverse transformation, sin inverse converted into cos inverse by using this formula. Okay, so in this way we use these two results to solve this expression. Okay, clear all of you? So this is about the MCQ type examples based on this trigonometric concept. So I wish you all the best for your MSCET exams. I hope you understand all the concepts with the MCQ questions. So best of luck all of you. And thank you.
या sering G division मध्ये चांगले समजतात ना त्याच्या पुढच्या साईडला माझ्याकडे आहे पण असं म्हणणे पाठवलं मला लेक्चर आहे सगळ्यांची नावे एकत्र